are at the Holiday Inn Express. Pretty sweet room for a hiker. All the other ones were booked because everybody is off trail for these frigid temps. We actually woke up to 24 degrees with wind chills at like 5 or something stupid like that. I went to Ingles, got some fresh fruit and some juice, and feel much better, drank a lot of water. I don't think I drank enough water this morning. When I got up, it was just so cold, and I just wanted to get out of there and get the 2.3 down to Unicoi Gap. Did it. There was trail magic there. It's actually a guy who's starting tomorrow. They had honey buns and Pepsi and seemed pretty excited to see through hikers. So that was kind of fun. We got windburn, so my face is pretty tight and red. Looking forward to obviously doing nothing tomorrow. Rooming with Skywalker. He's from Minnesota. First grader, had to keep going. It's supposed to be cold for the next like 3 nights, so we got the room tonight and tomorrow night. And it's possible may go 3rd. Gear explosion. Anyway, so day 8 has been very Nero-ish. Got some laundry done here at the hotel, so that was great. Fresh. Anyways, body's still feeling good. Keeping an eye and ear on everything. Just rolling out my feet. Ups are still getting me. I'm still sore. I mean, I'm not hurt, so. Need a floss. All right, bye for now. Day 8, my official 0 day. Hotel stay was awesome. Going downstairs for breakfast. The end of day 1. Just got back from Huddle House. It's actually delicious, and our waitress was super cool. Ran into a couple other hikers, just got off the mountain. It was 16 degrees this morning up there. Expected to be worse tonight. We did hear from first grader. He continued on and is officially in top of Georgia tonight. But we just been zeroing. I've been laying in that bed right there most all day, making videos. So just gonna chill out, and we're doing one more night. So it looks like another freezing day tomorrow. So day 9 is a 0, and it looks like day 10 is. See you tomorrow. Day 10, breakfast at the Huddle House because Holiday Inn is out of everything. Anyway, day 10 is gonna be another 0 due to weather. Super cold again. Everyone is off trail. Anyway, 17 degrees up on the mountains tonight. Tomorrow is gonna open up to beautifulness, so we're gonna crank out of here tomorrow morning, so I'm really excited about that. Anyway, got a lot done. Got some videos edited. I have one uploaded and the other one's gonna come up soon. So I did get a lot of work done, a lot of rest. Out and get my pack all together tonight and just be ready to hit the trail tomorrow. Got a shuttle I think we're gonna catch with our friend Chia. Needles and I will catch with Chia. That's Mark I've been hiking with since, I don't know, day 2 or something like that. Anyway, so that's the scoop. I'm gonna go back to my room and just chill out again, and a little antsy, ready to get back out there. Anyways, not much going on in Hiawassee. Hiawassee, Georgia, folks. That's pretty much it. Girl, so. Our Katie girl! I like the loops. I haven't seen Katie in like, since we were 16. I was 16.
A long time.
How old do you know?
40, you just turned 40.
I just turned 41 recently.
A long time.
I'm gonna miss these pillows. All right, back out on trail. Couldn't be happier. It's getting a little antsy, I suppose. It's gorgeous today. Look at this. I mean, come on. Anyways, freezing temps have passed through the area. Needles and chia. Been hiking with them kind of since I was with first grader. They stayed in town too. We're gonna push up to Trey Mountain Shelter today. We're doing a short one today. Oh, I wonder what lives in there. You guys want to take a look? Hang on, this is cool. Are at Trey Mountain Shelter. Did just a simple 6 up out of Unicoi. Hiking with needles and chia. They're cool. We found out our friend first grader just made it to North Carolina, so that's exciting. We should be there probably like Sunday. Something like that. That view. Full sky. It was a fabulous hike today. I absolutely loved it. Felt good to be back out here. Yeah, and I felt strong and took a lot of pictures and saw a lot of ice, and the temps got up to mid-50s, and that's nice. So got here pretty early, like 1:30, but that's fine. I just work on some videos and just get some more rest too. So kind of what you do, right? Hike, rest, eat. Hike, rest, eat. Hike, rest, eat. Looking forward to getting to top of Georgia Saturday daytime sometime. Needles and I got a bunk there at the hostel, so that's exciting. Really bad wind and rainstorms on Saturday night, so that's why we're doing the hostel. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye. Day 12. Broke down camp early. Started pretty early too. 7, but the earliest for me so far, which gets good. Need to start improving my pace a little more out here. I've been testing a couple different things on different terrains and more self-aware. I actually stopped too much, like for simple things like water or grabbing something out of a hip belt. So today and yesterday I kind of tried just doing that on the move and only stopping when I'm feeling exhausted. I was gonna put you on a stick pick, but I don't feel like cleaning these off. And they're the mud can get a little frozen on there. Anyway, we're getting mad thunderstorms today, about 4 or 5. So our plan may change. Our plan is in Gatorade, formerly known as Chico, here in the Gatorade name today. And Needles, we were gonna head to the next shelter, but that's a little over 7-something miles. But Dix Creek Gap, where the hostel I'm scheduled to stay at tomorrow night, is 11-something, or right at 11. So it's possibly may change that plan, so I'll keep you guys posted. There's someone coming up on me. He's probably wondering who I'm talking to. Alright, I was talking a little bit more about improving my pace. routine is getting awesome with meals and morning and evening and water gather, and that's actually pretty fine-tuned, I feel. There are a few things I'm purposely not using to see if I can do without, like a fleece I brought, which I love so much, but I also have a puppy, so it seems redundant a little bit to have two insulating layers. Also gonna send home a small journal, a handwritten journal I was keeping. I did about 4 or 5 days, but I noticed how repetitive it was when I'm also posting in a private group daily. I'm writing an article weekly for the newspaper in my town, and I'm vlogging, so I felt like I was saying the same thing 4 times. So I decided to cut a little weight and take out that notepad. I'll keep the pen and just combined it into my guidebook little Ziploc bag instead of having 2 things with books in it. Anyway, let me get this day going, guys. Talk to you later. Bye. Man, it was stupid wet today. Mud made me angry. It was not a good hiking day today. It was very muddy. Anyway, gonna stay at the shelter for the first time ever. We're at this one, Deep Gap Shelter. So staying at the shelter last night was kind of interesting. We had a couple weekend hikers come in. They were a party of 3. However, it was dark, raining, and they were missing someone. So everybody was a little worried about it. So literally one of the guys in there just totally just got up, put his clothes on, and just went out there and started looking for him. And I'm just gonna give a little chat with him. This is Dennis. We are calling him Braveheart because he just went straight out into the muddy, rainy, dark woods to go check on someone. You want to give us just a couple little counts from your night last night?
Sure. It was wet and cold. Yeah, basically I went out there, met Jimmy, his brother, at the corner there where he was waiting for him.
Soaking wet.
Jimmy told me about where he thought he was, which was up the top of the hill, and so I decided just to walk up there and look for him. I shouted a bunch of times, never heard anything, but he was fine. He was I shouted once, and he was like right beside me. He was in his sleeping bag off the in this hammock right off the side of the trail. So very happy to find him safe and sound.
So he just got off trail because he was tired?
He was tired.
Yeah,
he was done. He said I couldn't do that last mile. It was a shame. I was talking to them earlier. Their shuttle driver actually dropped them off 1.7 miles farther than they planned to hike today.
Oh, so he probably would have been just fine.
So if it would have been where they were supposed to be dropped off, he would have been here.
Yeah.
So it's a shame. But it was wet and cold, and
borderline hypothermic on some of them.
Exactly.
Well, when you sent Jimmy back to us, he was pretty.
Yeah, I figured he was. I saw them earlier, so they've been out there for hours.
Yeah.
And I was in here since 4, warm and toasty. So.
Jeez. But I watched you with no hesitation. You put your dry clothes or your wet clothes back on. You got out there in the dark, grabbed a flashlight and some water, and just went right after it.
Yeah, well,
we're calling him Braveheart now, guys.
Yes.
Well, we appreciate you, that's for sure.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we always make sure everybody gets back to where they're supposed to be.
Amen.
So, that was it.
Well, thanks for coming on camera. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
In case some of you are wondering what a privy in the woods looks like, it's quite interesting that we actually aim for these bathrooms. I have not gone in the woods yet. I love it. So, hold your breath. Glorious, isn't it? Start of day 13. Isn't it gorgeous? Look how beautiful it is. Still pretty. So, thunder and rain all night. Glad we were in the shelter. That was my first shelter experience. Definitely a fabulous one. a little bit of a rocky energy when the 3-day hikers, or party of 3-day hikers, only 2 showed up. They were really concerned about their other buddy. And I tell you what, that Braveheart guy, Dennis, that's true hero stuff right there, man. He was out there for an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. Located the guy, shot us a text, and everybody was relieved, including the brother and his wife. So it's doing an easy 3.5 to Dix Creek Gap, where half mile from there is the hostel that Needles and I have a bunk reserved at. Some of the kids from the shelter last night will be there too. They seemed really cool. It was fun energy. Anyway, 100% humidity today. Anyway, thunderstorm's about 10:30, so I'm gonna get my butt moving up this hill and get on down to Dix Creek Gap so I can get out of this weather. Talk to you later, bye. Side note, I'm a master's, not rockets now. I'm pretty proud of that. Strange, I know. Here we are at top of Georgia Hostel. Pretty exciting. Bunkhouses over there. The store in the common place. Super cool. I'm not sure why people give this place a bad review. I mean, the guy was super nice. I think it's just, as long as you don't come in here with entitlement. I mean, this isn't a hotel. It's actually a hostel where it's like someone's house. So, just so happens they opened it up for us. Look at these shoes. Kind of like at Neil's Gap. Quitters. So, I don't know, it's like 1:32 o'clock right now, and I'm just gonna kind of gear my stuff down. I got a box I'm gonna go through, and I think I might actually bump a few of those items up to the NOC because of course I put too much stuff in the box. But my sister also put a few yummies in there, so I'll be packing those out for show, because I'm finding myself okay with candy while I'm out here. I just have to maybe floss a little bit more or something like that, so. Anyway, the energy is pretty cool here. Really, really like it. You know, there's rules everywhere, and people who complain about rules clearly don't know how to just have common sense and be respectful. This isn't a hotel, it's actually someone's home, so if you're coming out to stay with people in their hostels, treat it with respect the best you can, and you won't have any issues. And just don't listen to the reviews. I felt completely fine and welcomed here. Maybe if your personality rubs the owners here the wrong way, then perhaps you do have a bad experience, but I had a fabulous so far. But anyway, we're at top of Georgia. I got me a shower, I feel fabulous, and now I'm just gonna go write an article and maybe work on a video. So, talk to you later. Day 14, guys. Just left top of Georgia Hostel. Pretty cool place. I highly suggest it. Come in with a positive attitude and you'll be fine. Doing a big day today, 11.5 miles. I don't even know what shelter we're going to. I did know. Anyway, lots of snoring last night, guys. I had a tough time falling asleep, but once I did, I stayed asleep, so it was good. A little bit of drama last night, too. One of the hikers got kicked out, I guess, for just being disrespectful and rude to the shuttle driver when they took him into town. There was a guitar that was being passed around. That was kind of cool. Got a little bit of footage of that and some pictures. On one of the guitars, it was pretty cool. I actually saw probation termination signature. That was pretty neat. So he must have stayed there. Anyway, I had a fabulous day. I enjoyed it thoroughly, except for the snoring. But for the most part, it was a pretty good hostel. Anyway, we have fabulous weather. I like that side ponytail. For the next 3 or 4 days. Anyway, looks fabulous out here today. Smiling on my face, song in my heart, and a pep in my step. Let's get this, folks. First time I listen to music is great.